Curseborne is very hard to talk about right now because Onyx Path hasn't said much about it, but they have put out these viral videos that are short clips of stock footage that doesn't really show much. There's some stuff that makes it look like it's a modern setting that they're trying to go for with a bit of a horror theme, and some conspiracy theory stuff going alongside that. However, aside from that, we don't have much. Disclaimer, even though I've done work with Onyx Path in the past and currently, I am not privy to any information about Curseborne. If I start asking questions to any of the developers about what Curseborne is, they reply to me about the same as anyone else on the Discord, where they go, "What's a Curseborne? I have no idea what you're talking about." So Ian, if you're watching this video being like, who's giving Corbin any of this information? No one's giving me any information. You guys are like a vault, and I am trying to crack it. The first thing that was directly involved with a Curseborne activity was in the Onyx Path Publishing meeting notes. There were these moths that appeared in the margins and all over the place. So if you see here, there's a moth. And if you click it, it took you to follow the moth tick counter. So, but now when you click this, it doesn't take you to the ticker counter. It takes you to the Curseborne website. Now, if you click some of these moths, it will take you to a link that will show you quiz. However, some of the other ones take you to more of these videos. Any other videos that are popping up here, you can usually hover over something and it will tell you the URL you're going to be taken to. So this is the Follow the Moth one. This is another one of the videos, which was called Stars, I believe, that was on the YouTube channel. Oh, and there's another moth. Moth transparent PNG, but it takes me back to the website. That's Follow. So this was the monster one that shows up. Okay, so we've got that. This moth right here, if you were to click it, it would take you to your email service that you use on your computer and create a email to curseborne.1@gmail.com with the subject "I followed the moth." ... Now, I've done this, I haven't received anything back, but my assumption is this is maybe some sort of sign up for a newsletter or for additional information in the future. So I was looking back at the history of us going through this website and taking the quiz, and I realized someone did send an email to Curseborne's Gmail account, and they got a response back basically saying thank you, and it has been noted, and all this other stuff. And it does seem to be personalized responses each time, so someone was focusing in on it initially when it was released. Now, the main other thing that this website does is it has a quiz, or one of those like "who are you" type thing. So you say "I follow the moth," and then it's going to start showing all this stuff here. Some footage is going to be playing in the background. It's going to start asking you these questions, and when you fill out the question, it's going to show you what I'm assuming is a character type are you. But here, I'm just going to answer everything, and I'm going to try and go through as many options as I can. This is an interesting one. I did randomly go through stuff, and it says, "You've been sent to prison. What did you do to deserve this?" I did nothing wrong. Come on, I swear. So I just went through a random rabbit hole of answering questions, and they have a hedgehog as a pet I can choose. So I'm not going to go through every option that you can find in Curseborne's quiz, because it is taking me a long time to even get the 12 or so options that I did find without getting too many repeats. Now, I will say that it does feel a lot different than what Chronicles of Darkness and World of Darkness bring to the table, as far as, oh, you're all playing vampires, but there are like 5 categories of vampires that you can be. It seems like what this urban fantasy setting, the possible spiritual successor is doing is it is taking those character options and giving them a shared origin story involving curses that may be family related, possibly chosen or birth family related. There was mention for one of the options that you were born to someone who basically tried to act like God in creating life or something, or take on an aspect of God's power. Like, you've raised your fist at God and say, science can do it, and then you were cursed, kind of. Uh, so I don't think we'll be seeing something along the lines of Chronicles of Darkness, where you have these various separated groups that are werewolves and vampires who fight each other or something like that. I think there might be a lot more of a shared origin within these character types, with the possibility of separate characters for things like angels and demons. Though I'm not sure about that, because we have discussion about things like the Battlegrounds and the outside, and these seem to be locations that only are related to the angels, but they could also be related to, maybe the angels are cursed into these locations or something like that, and they're actually humans who have been cursed to fight in these arenas or something. Additionally, we have the mention in the Gaki of something about an ephemeral border that keeps ghosts away from the material realm, which does seem similar to the shadow in Chronicles of Darkness, but it does seem like it's more akin to actual ghosts. Like, there is a ghost realm that is bordering reality, which isn't something that's unique to Chronicles or World of Darkness or anything like that. I'm really excited to see where this goes, and hopefully you are too. It's been going on for quite a while, and I know not a lot of people are following it, but I'm really excited to see where it does end up, and hopefully I can get talking to some people about maybe doing a stream at some point about what's actually going on once information is released. I've tried to press in the Discord and stuff like that, but no one's budging. There was one person maybe, but I don't think any information has really gotten to us about what's really going on. I want to thank the patrons, especially new ones, Brandon and Elder Gods, who came up with the money to put us over to the $30 goal that I had for me running a Mage the Awakening game. I'm currently going through my player list, seeing who will be available to running it. I will have more information on that in the future, so keep an eye out for that. Shout out to our patrons for supporting the channel.